Hey guys, it's Little Vegan Tea, which I don't know what I just did with my finger there, but okay. What I'm going to do in this video is talk about how you can connect with different deities. If you hear guinea pigs squeaking in the background, that's the guinea pigs squeaking in the background. All right, but anyway, I know when I first started with Wicca or with witchcraft, that I didn't know how to contact deities. But I really wanted to contact them, and I really wanted to be in touch and have this big connection with a deity that was a one-on-one experience. And it was very hard for me at first because I didn't know what to do. And I would basically try to invoke them every night in my sleep, invoke any of them. I didn't care which one. And I would just try to invoke them every night in my sleep. And obviously that wasn't working because I had no direction. There was no direction for my mind whatsoever. And I was not aiming towards a certain thing. So what I did was Google what I could do. And now I'm not even sure how I got all of these techniques and stuff because it's been so long. But I mean, I have all kinds of stuff that I've come up with over the years in order to connect with different deities. And now I actually have, I want to say, Arianrod, the Morgan, Hecate, Odin, Cernunnos, Aphrodite off and on. So six deities that I connect with off and on a daily basis. So I have learned a thing or two about them. And if you see me looking over here, I'm looking at notes to give you guys some ideas on how to do this. So the first thing you can look at is your astrological chart and your astrological signs. So it goes without saying that deities are connected to certain astrological signs. And when you look up the astrological signs, you can put in deities to Virgo or deities to Scorpio or anything like that that is prominent in your chart, and it will pop up with different gods and goddesses. Another thing that you can do is look up what is your favorite pet, or what is a wild animal that you see coming around you often, and look up deities that are associated with that animal. So before I even knew that I was connected to the Morgan, ravens were everywhere. They're just flying at me all the time. I'd see them walking on the street, and flocks of them, and they still hang around me, obviously, but yeah. And I looked it up, and the Morgan was one of the first goddesses that popped up, and I obviously did an invocation and stuff, and she actually ended up being one of my primary goddesses. So you can do that too. And another thing that I was just speaking about right now is you can do a meditation. And with the meditation, you direct it towards the exact god or goddess that you are trying to contact. And they will tell you themselves sometimes in a meditation, or you'll just get a great feeling over you, and you will know that you were accurate on which god or goddess was yours. Or you're really theirs, but you get what I'm saying. Another thing you can go by is, what are your favorite colors? Okay, I have always been attracted to the color purple. I have always loved purple. And it makes sense because one of my goddesses, Arianrod, is all about purple. What type of shapes are you attracted to? Stars are a big thing for Arianrod, and I've always loved stars. Owls too, you know. And owls are part of Arianrod. Let's see, what else? Go by, when you look these goddesses and gods up, go by how you feel when you see their name. So, seven. Danu. Sorry, I have 7 deities right now. Danu was the first goddess that I ever looked up. for some reason, I had gotten into Celtic Wicca, and I hadn't really delved too deep into it yet, but Danu's name popped up, and when her name popped up, I just knew. I had a feeling over me, and it was the best feeling in the world, and I said, I finally have a goddess. And I cried that day. I really did. And as I'm speaking, it's so emotional even right now. Another thing you can do is, let's see, I've gotten it written down right here. Oh, yes, that's important. Once you find out that they are a goddess or god that you're wanting to get into contact with, whether or not you think that they are your primary god or goddess, you need to look up what is associated with them and what you can offer to them. What type of incense can you burn? Arianrod likes lavender. The Morrigan likes dragon's blood. You get what I mean? What can you bring from outside and put on your altar or sit around yourself? Danu is connected to the earth, so perhaps you're going to bring a lot of earth objects around you. What can you give to the earth for them? What type of foods do they like? Since Ariana is a fertility goddess, you can bury eggs in the earth to cultivate fertility so that she'll come near you. What type of Sabbath are they around? What Sabbath represents them? The Morrigan Sabbath is Samhain, so she is more likely to be contacted around the Witch's New Year. So, yeah, it's just things like that. Google. That's all I can say to do. And when you find something important, write it down. Keep it in your grimoire. I don't know if you're the type of person who has the typed out grimoire that flips through the pages and has hole punches and binders or whatever, or you just write out your own grimoire or you copy it, but make sure you get it somewhere that you're going to get to keep it and that you're going to get to pass it on to your next generation so that they know who was connected to you and who is connected to them by you. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.